Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Pamela's Intuitive Heart, and welcome to 2022, Sagittarius. This is for you, so welcome. Come on in. Now, the numerology of 2022 is a 6, and in tarot, the 6 is the Lover's card. So the energy for 2022 is all about the Lover's card energy, which is connections and relationships. So I thought, what better way to start our New Year readings than with relationships? So we're going to have Spirit, please come close and give us some messages that Sagittarius most needs to hear about their relationships in 2022. So we're going to look at your heart and your mind. We're going to look at foundations, advice, outcomes. We will get a message from Spirit. We're going to dive in. We're going to clarify. We're going to pull all the cards today, Sagittarius. So let's get started. For my dear Sagittarius, your heart, the 5 of Wands. Your mind, the 2 of Swords. Others' hearts is the Devil, and their mind is the 6 of Cups. Foundations is the Death card. That's all about rebirth, transformation. Advice is the 2 of Pentacles, and the outcome is a 3 of Swords. Well, I don't know why I flipped that over. The outcome is the 3 of Swords. So we are going to have to clarify these. Whoo-wee. All right, my dear Sagittarius. Spirit, please clarify each of these cards for Sagittarius for their 2022 relationship energies. All right, Sagittarius. Get in there. Oof. One more good shuffle. There we go. I needed it to feel right. All right, that one's ready to go. Clarifying is ready to go. All right, so, okay, Sagittarius, your heart for relationships this year is the 5 of Wands. Now, that is some scattered thinking, scattered energy, like, you know, are you here, are you there, are you everywhere? So, are you chasing a bunch of different people? Yeah, so definitely scattered energy in your heart. And this is your passion. Wands are your passions and your drive. So, and this is the heart space. So, your passions and your drive are scattered. Like you're interesting. So, yeah. The 5 of Wands for your heart in relationships is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So that's changing fates, cycles, changing, moving forward, and it's a positive change. So this 5 of Wands scattered energy in your heart space is changing. Like the wheel will be moving forward. So hang in there. Now your mind, however, is the 2 of Swords. And that is, you can't decide. That is either stuck, I don't know what to do, and needing to make a decision. So you need to make a decision. Yeah, whatever you feel stuck in relationships, you just need to decide. And ask for help. This is, teamwork. Like, use help. What do I want to say? Making these decisions is going to require your team. Like, get input from others and utilize the people that you are asking for advice from or to help from. Utilize them for their talents. You know, like maybe if you've been married a long time and you want to stay married a long time, ask people who've been married a long time for advice, not people who aren't married for a long time advice. You know, something as simple as that. No offense to, either way, no offense if people are married a long time or not, doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying, taking advice and utilizing people on your team for their strengths requires you knowing their strengths, if they align with yours as well. So now, other people's heart for you is passionate. Like, you are very attractive to them this year, Sagittarius. They are feeling the feels. This, however, can be straight up lust. And let's clarify it to see. They need discernment. Yeah. So yeah, they are feeling the lust for you. Like, there is this can be some attachment as well. So if this is a romantic relationship, this is lusty, and they need they are clearly interested. If it is in your relationships that aren't partner relationships, if it's friends, family, etc., that devil will represent attachments, or them trying to, attachments, which is not healthy. That is like codependency. There's a difference between connection and attachment, and this is very much attachment energy. And so they would also need discernment. They will need discernment as well to recognize that for sure. Now, their mind, other people's mind in relationships for you in 2022 is going to be Six of Cups. Now that is reminiscing. That is the good old days. That is fond memories, childhood, play. So maybe something from your past, or people from your past are definitely. Well, let's clarify. You got another two of Swords twice in the same position, both sides. So decision. Well, okay. Oh, okay. So, I am so sorry, Sagittarius. We'll get this. It is a little confusing energy. So, other people are going to be feeling attached, either lustful or attached to you. They need discernment. They're thinking about the past. So this is people that you've known. They've been thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past. But that energy is stuck, and they need to decide. You have 3 2s. That's a 2, that's a 2, and that's a 2. So yeah, so there is a lot of energy in 2022. Again, we have lots of 2s. There's 2022. We have 3 2s there, and we have 3 2s here. So this is going to be a really important number for you, Sagittarius, as far as 2s are decisions. That is choices, and therefore decisions. So you're going to get choices this year. Others are going to have choices to make as well in relationships. The foundation of your relationships in 2022 is all about transformation, and change. This is the Death card, and the Death card is an ending. Then things have to end for new things to begin. But this is a rebirth. So remaking relationships is a very strong vibe this year. For you, Sagittarius, you're learning. The key is in learning. You're learning. You're all learning. Everybody's learning what the key is to their happiness and their relationships with you and around you, Sagittarius. The advice is going to be the 2 of Pentacles. So that's another 2. That is another decision. This is balance and change. It's a crossroad. So finding balance, making decisions, making a decision at crossroads, like here or here. So lots of duality this year for relationships for you, Sagittarius. You're gonna have to decide to get over the ish. This is heartbreak. This is stress and anxiety in previous relationships. And the vibe of the 3 of Swords, especially clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, you got to decide to find the balance within yourselves, you and others, and that you are involved with. You have to find a balance and decide to let go of prior hurts. And the 3 of Swords is also a card of doing your inner work, doing your work. You need to do your work. Others need to do their work so that you can come together and not bleed on each other. Because this card is a card of, when you aren't healing yourself, when you haven't healed yourself, you bleed on people who didn't cut you, or you bleed into situations that didn't cut you. Have nothing to do with it. So this is a card about finding balance and deciding to do your inner work and to heal, so that you can have discernment and let go of past hurts. And you get the 3 of Swords twice, because the outcome is also the 3 of Swords, and this 3 of Swords is more mental. This is about anxieties and stress, and getting your head right, past pain in your head. This outcome card, 3 of Swords, is very much in the heart space. So this is pain. This is pain. Oof. That is pain and agony. Like, I don't like it for you, Sagittarius, but okay. Hang in there, because having the outcome as the 3 of Swords is your relationships this year can have an element of pain to them, but often pain, it happens because of growth. some of our biggest growth occurs, you know, our internal jungle growth occurs after pain or through pain, because when we're uncomfortable, we're forced to do work or to change. So that's what this feels like, is like a lot of growth and change and decisions in your relationships this year for you, Sagittarius. Outcome being, you know, that pain is giving you hope, because there is hope in this. This is clarified by hope. This is the star card, and the star card is beautiful in that it's like wish upon a star. Make the wishes. Hope springs eternal. This is good endings, good beginnings. There's all the possibilities. It is all depending, all your relationship vibes this year and the people around you, it is all depending on choices. Twos, you have 3 twos. And the death cards and the devil card, which is about, you know, freeing yourself. So all of your, the vibe for 2022 for Sagittarius in relationships is very much related to and depends on choices from you and others. And it would feel like to me, you can be a good example here if you choose well, if you choose the higher ground, because your fate is changing for the better here. So if you choose here, if you choose a higher way of going, a higher thinking, a higher level, you will impact and influence those around you in your relationships. That's what the hope is. The hope is in the choices. Everybody has free will, but the hope is in the choices. So let's get a message from Spirit. So Spirit, please give me a message for Sagittarius for 2022 relationships. What does Sagittarius need to hear from you, Spirit, about their relationships in 2022? All right, my dear Sagittarius. Spirit says, respite. This is one of my favorite cards in the Oracle of the Naughty Weave as well. This is Spirit saying, take a break when you need one. And maybe this is going to be taken several ways, depending on which Sagittarius I'm talking to. This could be serious, Spirit. If the relationship you're wondering about, now this is all your relationships, but when you're thinking individually, if you're thinking about love relationships, romantic relationships, this can be Spirit saying, take a break from those. Take a break from romantic relationships. Or it can be take a break from certain relationships for a period of time. While you're contemplating and making these decisions and doing your internal healing. Allow them the time they need to heal as well. This is Spirit saying take a break when you need one. Allow others to take a break when they need one, because that respite, there's power in the respite. You often come back after a rest or a break with more clarity, and I think that's where this hope comes in, and balance, is that in that mental clarity that comes after. You've got to find that quiet place. Also, it can also be interpreted as Spirit saying, use isn't the right word. Utilize your relationships, or maybe morph them and utilize them as your respite. You know, we don't always have to be like sharing space and having a break in a relationship. You don't always have to be doing going. So this can be maybe just like slow down in relationships as well, whether it's friends, family, or etc. It's just take a break. Take a break is what I want to say. That's what Spirit is saying. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Remember to do the like, subscribe thing, share, and stay tuned for future videos.